Yeah. So the first piece is the thing I tell everybody. I probably say it 10 times a day, if not more. It's on my website, it's everywhere. If you don't buy right, you can never sell right. There's absolutely nothing you can do in a transaction to make up for bad purchase. So if you purchase the price too high, even just a little, you will never make that back anywhere. So if you don't buy right, you can never sell right. Like I should have it tattooed on me. But then I would also say, being in business with good, honest people. I've gotten out of plenty of deals and business partnerships and relationships and bought people out and been bought out because I did not, agree with the business ethics at the time and the honesty. And if you have to question yourself too many times, just move on to the next one. Even if lose some short term money, the long term is much better to be with good, honest, ethical people.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Kesil, and today I'm joined by someone I'm looking forward to chatting with, Michael Stroud, who is an investor and real estate professional, as well as owner of a construction company. So excited to have you on the show today, Michael.
Yeah, excited.
Awesome. Yeah, I think our listeners are really going to take something away from how you're approaching your relationship-based business and all of your investments and real estate endeavors. So let's dive in. First off, for those not yet familiar with you and your world, can you share what your main focus is?
Yeah. So I kind of have a career built on three things. So construction and real estate direct investment and helping other investors acquire and sell real estate. So those three things kind of all work together. I've been an experienced investor, um, which helps me advise other investors, but also, we can identify, generate a immediate um, scope of work and based on experience, and then help sell the property for a profit, whether that's for rent as a income generator or a flip. And we're
Awesome.
right here in Detroit, so Metro Detroit, Southeast Michigan is really the large bulk of my business. But I've done deals with investors from all over the world. I've done a deal with an investor from Dubai, China, Ukraine, all over the United States. I think we've dealt with investors in most every state at this point. So, kind of a global reach, but local expertise.
Awesome. How did you get started as an investor?
So I kind of knew always this is what I wanted to do. And when I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school, I borrowed $2,500 and I bought a foreclosed empty infill lot, 40 by 120 foot lot in Ferndale, Michigan, a hot real estate market. I saw a lot of upside in that lot.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
So I borrowed $2,500, bought it, and I had great plans. I was going to build on it. It was going to be a great property. I was going to start spec building houses. No one wanted to lend me the money to do that. So I turned around and sold the lot for about $30,000. I paid my investor back triple his money, paid the taxes, and have been turning that profit about $20,000 ever since. So I'm just going to use that to keep reinvesting and building a portfolio.
Awesome. That's so cool. And your like construction company and brokerage were built off of that endeavor as well?
Yeah. So um, my brother started a construction company when I was still in high school. He's my older brother. And then I bought his partner out about that time when I was 18 years old. His original partner, and he parted ways. And so we had a contract to do a lot of foreclosures coming out of the 2010 foreclosure crisis. And so we learned a lot about quick flip properties, and we learned how to do it on someone else's dime. So we've taken that experience and built kind of two wings of the business. My brother runs the customer construction home, $2 million custom beautiful homes, and I handle the spec, investor side. So we go in, we have crews that go in and can do everything very quickly, and efficiently, exactly how an investor is looking to do it to, deliver that value.
Amazing. What are some of the keys that have allowed your business to be able to grow and to continue to run smoothly?
Yeah, so I pride myself on relationship building. I am just a relationship business person. I'm always on my phone. I prefer a call to a text because I'd rather the human connection. So I talk to people all day, every day. I'm the easiest guy in the world to get a hold of. And as a result, I've built a relationship based business in all aspects. And so whether that's someone who's selling a property to buying a property to looking for someone to partner with on investment, finding, asking me quickly for a scope of work, or hey, I just need a plumber to fill in here because my guy, ditched town. Whatever it is, I'm here to help. And there's not always a direct result in you know, there's not always a transactional benefit in that moment, but in the long term, I believe there always will be, right? So if I can help anyone out all the time and keep the market moving, keep good people doing good business, then I believe that it all comes back around. So
Yeah, absolutely. Relationships are everything in this space.
yes, that's all I have is, I don't have some magic bullet. There's no like, I have some great marketing strategy. There's nothing. It is truly just a relationship based business with me. I People joke like, I know you seem to know everyone. I make it my job to know everyone, and um, that's where my passion is to know everyone, to serve the industry, and to do it well.
Absolutely. Is there like a specific networking strategy that you have, whether that's going to events or cold calling, or yeah, how do you get these relationships?
Yeah, so it started off with mentors. I had some really awesome people early on in my career that, are big investors, big developers, guys. I really had no, if I was smart, I would say I have no, you know, I don't deserve to be in the room with these people, but
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I think I had enough ego and not enough fear, so I put myself in those rooms. And then kind of over and over again, I just put myself in the next room, right? It's you don't have to be the smartest one in the room. You just have to know who the smartest one is. And I learned that and kind of have lived that. And I've always tried to find smart rooms with smart people. And yeah, so yeah, you don't have to be the smartest. You just have to know who the smartest in the room is, be able to find that. So I've always just kind of found myself into better rooms all the time. I sit on the board of a credit union, tried to, help out with nonprofits and other groups and stuff just to put myself in better and better rooms with smarter and smarter people. Do that well, listen more than I listen more than I talk. And that's resulted in a lot of good relationship building, good introductions.
Yeah, definitely. That's great advice for people that are maybe afraid of getting out there.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm not afraid of like, I've never spent a ton of time with like the headset and cold calling because I don't think it's like the most personal way of doing it. But when I'll call someone cold, I'll ask to sit down or to set up a real meaningful call. I want to listen and learn and develop relationship, not go right to transaction.
Definitely. I think that value add is really important and takes things further.
For sure.
What are you most focused on solving or scaling to next for your business?
Yeah, so for the first time in 13 years, really, we're spending some money on marketing and coming out with like a custom, personal app in our business so that, you know, our partners and our clients can have first access to things that they're not getting anywhere else. Spending money on marketing and all of the tools. I've never spent money on those things, and you know, I've always said, well, that it served me well, but I think I've left money on the table by um, not putting some gasoline on it. So we're throwing gasoline going into a good buyer's market.
Definitely. And is this marketing geared towards like the brokerage or yeah, what does that look like?
Yeah, so it's geared towards um really two ways, right? Like we're trying to again build as always building a deeper bench of investors and real investors, right? We have to weed out the people who aren't real, who are just talking, versus the people who can close and make deals. And then also to the seller, right? There's a lot of marketing that has to happen to sellers in order to go find good deals. And I think good deals are going to be plentiful, but finding them is going to be where the real work has to happen. So I'm excited to kind of pour that money into finding those off market, don't call them distressed, but like under duress sellers that may have been laid off for a while. We're see a lot of that, and can't afford their mortgage payments anymore. So avoid foreclosure or avoid tax problems. Avoid all of that because they can't refinance right now, and really try to help get them in a position um, and connect, on my end, connect them with an investor ultimately, or purchase it ourselves. And we're looking to do 100 deals like that this year, just like that. Like there will be a lot of other deals that happen too, but we have a targeted, 100 deals that way this year.
Awesome. And for your own investments, are you also partnering with outside investors or that's separate?
Yeah, no, I partner with outside investors. I'd rather have, a smaller percentage of a lot more than control everything.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So partnering with outside investors, we have we have more targeted criteria. There's a couple of neighborhoods specifically that we're looking at. I like to follow other people's money. I had a mentor to tell me once, universities and institutions that are not, like hospitals and stuff, like go or build around them, invest around them because they're not going anywhere. So we're making some investments around hospitals right now because they're investing large amounts of money, and I don't have to invest $2 billion to invest a couple 100,000 next to them and benefit from their $2 billion investment.
Definitely makes sense. What would you say your goals are for where you want your business to head to?
Yeah, personally, we're looking at flipping a good number. We're not one of those, we don't have a set number that we want to hit. It's more of a goal of return. We're looking at end of year, $250,000, profit after everything, like truly to the bottom line, just in flips. And then, the goal is to get to, the money while you sleep, right? The cash flow, everyone wants to work when they want to work, how they want to work, not be told, not have to wake up and have to work. So, we've got sub- a pretty substantial monthly, monthly return goal to, get us to the point where it's money while we sleep. So,
Absolutely. That is most of everyone's goal.
yeah, that's everyone's goal, right? Like how can I not worry about getting up and working for my money? How can I just sleep and wait for the check to come in?
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do, and I actually like helping other people do that, right? I mean, my passion for this business isn't a selfish one. It's I really do like to help other people. I want to learn their goals, help them build on their goals, and help achieve with them. It's a lot more fulfilling, and I've learned that in the 14 years too. And I had a mentor tell me, he's like, he's a small part of a lot of deals, a lot of big deals that have big headlines and big shuffle ceremonies and all of that. And he said, I'm a small part in a lot of deals, and that's really fulfilling. So I heard that from a mentor, and I definitely agree. It's more fun to learn how to help more people for me, and partner with more people than just rip profit in the short term.
Absolutely. Yeah, it can be tough to hold it all on your own. Are there certain requirements that you look for from the people that you partner with? Like what would make someone the right partner for you?
Yeah, so ethics is a big one, and I've gotten rid of partners. Ethical, shadiness, really high debt, like people that don't really have any cash to play. And I know that that's like, seems like a sexy thing these days, in this world is like, oh, I don't really have any cash. I'm just, you know, investing in this kind of unique, odd way or whatever. I don't really do business like that. I think there's just a lot of unnecessary risk in that. Um, I like cash. I like real transactability, and I think that that's one of the things I look for is people that can do that. Right, people that are. One of the things that scares me with people like individuals that are over leveraged too is that when they are over leveraged, it can make a deal go bad quick because, all you need is a call. All they need is one call that they got to get some money back in, and then now they're taking money out of a deal that they shouldn't. So I think over leverage can all sometimes and often result in some bad decisions. So that's something I look for. Ethics is a really big one, and so those are kind of my two criteria.
Yeah, absolutely. That's important. Do you have any advice for people that are maybe newer in the investing business? Maybe some obstacles that you've overcome that looking back in hindsight, you wish you knew?
Yeah. So the first piece is the thing I tell everybody. I probably say it 10 times a day, if not more. It's on my website, it's everywhere. If you don't buy right, you can never sell right. There's absolutely nothing you can do in a transaction to make up for bad purchase. So if you purchase the price too high, even just a little, you will never make that back anywhere. So if you don't buy right, you can never sell right. Like I should have it tattooed on me. But then I would also say, being in business with good, honest people. I've gotten out of plenty of deals and business partnerships and relationships and bought people out and been bought out because I did not, agree with the business ethics at the time and the honesty. And if you have to question yourself too many times, just move on to the next one. Even if lose some short term money, the long term is much better to be with good, honest, ethical people.
Yeah, absolutely. That is good advice. I think those are important things to know. How can someone know that they're buying at the right price? Like you mentioned your quote, but maybe
Yeah.
like someone doesn't know.
Yeah. So I'd say, learning how to underwrite your own deals is really important. And if you can't do that, or if you don't, can't get boots on the ground, if you're investing somewhere that you're not physically present, um, partnering with somebody who you do trust to underwrite the deal. And then when you underwrite a deal and you have a ceiling, just stick to that ceiling, right? Like don't let anybody or anything bring you over that price, right? Like that doesn't mean that's necessarily like your first offer price, but your max offer, um, that's that should be your max, right? When you've decided that that's your max, walk away if that's the only other option to stay under it. Um, the old Donald Trump art of the deal, right? Like be good at walking away from deals. It's really important to be able to do that. And again, you can't. Our egos may tell us we can make up for it somewhere. Oh, I have a better contractor. I can just get him to squeeze something out. It never works. I promise you, it doesn't work. It never works. Don't do it. Wherever that price is, don't let anyone sell you. And one of the things that I do when I'm making deals with people is I tell them that when I'm trying to sell them something. So when I'm trying to sell somebody an investment property, I am very upfront and honest with them. I say, if you don't buy right, you can never sell right. So if you tell me this is your price and I know I can't get it to you at that price, I'm going to tell you, and that's okay with me. I'm never going to force another investor. I'm never going to ask another investor or another partner to go, even if it's not if it's not how I underwrote it, it's how they underwrote it. I will never push them past their own underwriting. What you think it's worth, like that's the number I'm gonna let you stick to, um, because I fundamentally believe in that concept. If you don't buy right, you can't sell right.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's helpful advice for people to hear. So before we wrap up here, if somebody wants to reach out, connect, learn more, where can people find you?
Yeah. So my website is luxmichigan.com, luxmichigan.com, and Instagram CEO Stroud, Stroud. And I'm not the easiest guy in the world to get a hold of. Like you'll see my cell phone number on my website. It's on my Instagram. It's everywhere. That's my direct cell. I don't have some Google Voice number that like weeds out numbers, and I answer everyone's phone calls. So call, text. I promise you, I'm the easiest guy to get a hold of.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time and your perspective. So thanks for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Of course. And for those listeners tuning in, if you got value, make sure you've subscribed. We have more conversations with operators like Michael who are building real businesses. And see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.